Hey YouTube, welcome back. So we just wrapped up our hunt event for the day. We went after our first Screaming Antelope, this angry little sucker. We got a couple of crits using the Lion Beast guitars, which was awesome. So we got bonus resources. We managed to rip a lonely ant out of a tree and a few other things. So we ended up pretty good. We got a something, a monster bone, two broken lanterns, a hide, an organ, a lonely ant, two shank bones, a pelt, a spiral horn, a bladder, and a beefsteak. So we got some really good resources out of this one. I mean, honestly speaking, that much resources, you pretty much can't ask for better. So we're pretty happy with that hunt. Now we need to see what's going to happen with our wonderful
settlement event.
Yeah. Okay, so are your characters all, they return and all that good fun stuff?
Yes.
Okay, we get our 4 endeavors. So we're doing pretty good. Oz Obo Boko? I don't know that.
Boko? I don't know.
Do a quick search. See what that is while I get this. Okay. Yeah, the main reason why we're not actually doing 2 fights per stream anymore is because people weren't actually able to keep up. That's a really long set of videos each week.
No idea.
And while it works great for Twitch streaming, it was just people just couldn't keep up on YouTube. And we noticed when we switched to just doing 1 fight per week, we were actually getting more consistent views.
Yeah, we were overwhelming people, unfortunately.
Yeah, 4 hours of content for most people who are YouTube viewers seems to be a little bit much to ingest each week for one game. But it seems like we're getting a broader audience, or the people are more willing to watch 4 hours of content in a week if it's across multiple games. So they're not always just watching the same game.
Yeah.
Though also it's hard, though I may be misjudging because we also did split the hunt and settlement, which may be helping as well. Because I've noticed recently our settlement videos are getting a lot more views.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think it's because people have seen the fights tons of times.
Yeah, I guess
and unless you're fighting something really unique and hard, people aren't as interested in watching it, as it were.
Though there are those funny events. There are those funny things that happen either during the hunt or during the showdown.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, wow, that just happened.
Yeah, exactly. But in that case, talking about like anything interesting that happened in our hunt at the start of the settlement could give people reason to go back and watch some of it.
Yeah.
I don't think that this was one of those outside of the, yay, crit! Yay, another crit!
Yes.
It's a French fish dish where you roast this. Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sounds good. Wonder if we can get it in Vegas in 2 weeks. Okay. So,
maybe.
dun dun dun. Oh, wow.
Triathlon of Death?
Again.
Wow, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just happened to draw the. And you saw me shuffling. I shuffled.
Okay.
So this reminds me of what was the one I pulled like 3 times in a row? Murder or something in one game?
It was only twice in a row, but that was bad enough.
Oh no, I pulled Murder twice in a row and then Plague twice in a row.
Yeah.
That was okay. So
Rattlesnake is going up. He's double retired.
Yeah, he's gonna be our loser, right?
Yeah.
I can now bring back in Sidewinder, right?
Yeah, Sidewinder can go in if you would like.
I would like Sidewinder to go in for one of mine. Who do we want to else go in?
So what are the possible
permanent movement, courage, understanding, skull resources, strength, proficiency level, fighting arts, but you can get apathetic, you can get a torn Achilles tendon, and you can get a dismembered arm. So the arm is from strength, so we want people with high strength, and hopefully that one guy loses out to them. Understanding will give apathetic, so I think I'm going to bring with Horn to Adder, just because he may be the one to suck the apathetic again, and stop somebody else from getting it. And then we have the movement affects the torn Achilles tendon. That's the really random one for most of our guys.
Yeah, but the torn Achilles tendon isn't that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, we can send Blue Creighton again. Like, he already has 8 understanding.
Now, who
and he
got
has movement. He
who
got the movement last time.
he can't get it again.
He can't?
No, it says once per lifetime.
Okay. Not him then.
And we're going to get a bonus rawhide boots again.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Okay, so... And I guess I'll put in Masasaga, or Diamondback, I mean.
Diamondback?
Yeah, that's the person I just took out. Like,
Ah.
they're probably not going to die. They have a +1 strength, +1 understanding. Like, I mean, it's possible.
Now, question. For the plus strength and plus movement, would their gear count? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, technically you don't unequip them, but...
Yeah, that gets really messy if you start bringing that into play.
Yeah.
I could...
But you don't have the bonus movement off of your gear anyways, because you can't re-equip.
Oh, right, and I don't have another dagger. Okay, so that solves that. Okay, so I think we're good to go. So I'm going to have Sidewinder with my white die and Horned Adder with the black.
Okay, so we're doing which one first?
We're doing the race contest, so I should read the thing. The settlement engages in games of skill. Each player nominates a different survivor. Every nominated survivor determines their score for each possible contest. Survivor's score determines their place. If the settlement only has one survivor, do not roll. They realize they have been competing against themselves and gain 3 insanity, a random disorder, and the last man standing fighting art.
Okay.
So, race contest, highest wins. So, Sidewinder. Oh. That's not good. Oh.
Wow.
I got a tie. So they're going to have a roll-off.
Okay, Rattlesnake won, unfortunately.
Okay. So Rattlesnake gets a permanent movement.
Great.
And your other character gets a courage. And now we see, does Sidewinder get a torn Achilles tendon or does Horned Adder?
Mm-hmm.
That's not looking good.
No.
Okay, so Horned Adder gets rawhide boots again. So just stick that in the town. And then, what's a torn Achilles tendon do?
It's not that bad, actually. Torn Achilles tendon. Skip the next hunt.
Shit! That's actually what happened last time.
Yeah, probably.
So he's not going out again.
Sorry, man. Stop rolling bad.
Freaking Sidewinder! He can't run a race to save his life. Or his Achilles tendon. Okay, so now the debate contest. Add your understanding.
Thank God Sidewinder can't lose this.
Yeah. Sidewinder gets a 17.
Rattlesnake gets a 5. And Diamondback gets a 3. So Diamondback probably gets apathetic, I think?
Yes, he does.
That sucks.
Okay, so Sidewinder is first. Gets a skull basic resource. So it doesn't really matter who wins on that one. But it gets us a skull basic resource into town. So can't complain about that.
Mm-hmm.
Some more resource, hey. Then Horned Adder gets an understanding.
Okay.
So that's actually somewhat good. Starts building towards getting rid of apathetic.
Yay.
Who's third?
Third is Rattlesnake.
Must skip the next hunt.
Don't care. Don't even care.
Yep. And then I need to write skip on this again.
Okay.
And then apathetic. Now we get into the fight contest. This you use your strength, so I have +3 on Sidewinder and +2 on Horned Adder.
Sidewinder toward the left tendon the first time and the right one this time, so he doesn't have a limp.
Oh, that's horrible. Okay, so Sidewinder gets a 5.
Rattlesnake gets a 1.
And a 10 on Horned Adder.
Diamondback gets a 9.
Okay, so Horned Adder gets first on the fight, gains a weapon proficiency level.
Nice.
He hits first level proficiency on swords.
Yay!
What does that do for him?
Here.
Oh.
That would be the sword thing.
The sword's on the bottom. So that's mastery specialization. When attacking with a sword, after drawing hit locations, make a wound attempt Then select a hit location to resolve the result.
Nice.
Limit once per attack.
Okay.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
Okay, so second place gets
That would be which character?
Diamondback.
Diamondback gets a permanent strength.
Wow.
So he's up to 2?
Yep.
Oh, almost there. Third is who's third? Oh, that would be Sidewinder. He gets a random fighting art.
Okay.
And the other character gets a dismembered arm.
Don't even care.
Did he lose his second arm?
Yes. He has no arms.
Oh, God.
Are blind, scared of the dark, no arms.
So
guy.
what does it say in the booklet if you lose both arms?
It doesn't. Well, I think
Usually
you
they're-
can still fist and tooth. I remember that part.
Oh,
Like
God.
fist and tooth is not prevented by that.
We are jackasses for putting it in the triathlon of death.
And a survivor with 2 dismembered arms, severe injuries cannot activate any weapons.
I was
No,
wondering.
like.
Yeah, he's not like the wolf with the dagger in the mouth.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
He can, even if you have a shattered jaw and 2 dismembered arms, you can still activate fist and tooth because reasons, I guess. Yeah.
But we're kind of jackasses for having the blind armless guy fighting in the triathlon of death. I mean, I can imagine him. He gets nominated to go fight. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I'm blind and missing an arm."
He's got +1 movement now. So he can run really fast even though he can't see.
Okay, I just have to say, great Monty Python reference.
Yes.
Next time he needs to lose a leg.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well.
Okay, so who got the fighting art again? That is Sidewinder. So Sidewinder
Already
ooh.
has 3 fighting arts,
Oh,
so it doesn't
fuck.
matter. Like he's gonna gain 1 and lose 1 of his
Yeah,
existing
so I have
arts.
to pick between losing Fated Blow, Champion's Right, and Unbreakable. So he gains Tumble. When something would collide with you, roll a d10. On a result of 6+, you successfully tumble out of harm's way. That's actually not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Though I think I'm going to dump Unbreakable.
Really? But it prevents 1 severe injury.
Oh, but what's Fated Blow and stuff again? Crap.
Fated Blow is plus strength and devastating, and Champion's Right is add understanding to accuracy.
Actually, I'll get rid of Fated Blow. I don't lose the thing, right? The
No,
constellation?
you do not lose the constellation mark.
Okay. Yeah, because the severe injury, that can just save your ass,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice.
Is he bringing us something, like, right now?
I think so.
Eh.
The delivery cat is bringing us a delivery.
Yes.
We used to actually put up videos on another thing for our cat. Because unfortunately, we had a hell of a time setting up and we had low storage space and stuff, so we had to stop. But, yeah.
I think he didn't bring it all the way.
What was he bringing, though?
I don't. Yeah, this feels a little wet.
Aw, he brought a little teddy bear thing.
Yeah, he brought a little toy.
That's kind of adorable. Show it on the main camera. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Yeah, he brings us random stuff, which is kind of cool. Okay, so Sidewinder won't be going out again.
Okay. Yeah, if he accidentally went into the arena, poor fucker.
Yeah. Okay, so that was our settlement event. Update death count.
Zip, zero, nada.
Update timeline.
Okay, we are now on year 8.
Okay, let me update that on the screen. Unlike I did last year, for those who have been keeping track, I updated it in between the campaign.
Okay.
Yay! It's not random to him.
Yeah.
Any other events?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
God, I'm so not used to that after our first settlement.
After
Our second
the
settlement, needless to say, if you're watching this, you now know our second settlement. That went quick.
Yeah.
Nice. So we get to develop. So first thing we most likely need is where is the rest of the settlement or location cards?
Um, here you go.
Okay, and we're most likely going to want to build the stone circle.
Yes.
And we need to do an innovate. So we need 3 organ and a hide towards this. Now, we probably want to be careful about what we spend. So for the antelope stuff, oh, do we have anything in town?
1 great cat bone, 1 love juice, 1 golden whisker, 2 monster hide, and a broken lantern.
Okay, so I'll pull out the 2 monster hides, the broken lantern.
We think we're. Oh, we actually still have more. We may be out of broken lanterns now.
Yeah, we're out of broken lanterns. I got the love juice. You said a great cat bone?
Yes.
Okay, for our purposes, that's basically just another monster bone.
Okay.
So I'm just throwing that out. And then what else?
Golden whisker.
Okay, we're leaving that in town because
Okay.
we're using that for a possible future craft. Yeah, settlement 2 went really quick. Kind of sad. Okay, so stuff we can do specifically with what we got from the Screaming Antelope.
We have to build the stone circle.
I know, but we don't. We want to be careful what we spend from him towards him.
Yeah, the bladder can be used for blood paint, I think.
Okay. What does blood paint do?
It basically allows you to attack with 2 weapons.
Oh.
Stone circle. There we go.
Okay. So there's that. Oh, we can use the golden whiskers.
On the stone circle?
Yeah, it's a boss Mendy.
Oh, that. The boss Mendy is boss's brave. While adjacent to you, insane survivors gain +1 speed.
Oh, that's nice.
Weird, but
I like that. So that's what we wanted that for. So we may use the golden whisker. Shank bones. We can use to make bone earrings. So what are those?
bone earrings are at the start of the showdown gain +2 speed and +2 strength tokens if insane and all gear in your gear grid has the bone keyword.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that would be for somebody with the antelope armor eventually.
No, it's fur.
What?
It's fur. The antelope set is fur.
Oh, I thought it was bone.
No.
Okay.
You make it out of the pelts, man.
So then we have the spiral horn, which is used for his armor.
Okay.
So we need that, which is good. We got that 1. We only need 1 for the horns. And then we have the bladder, which can make the blood paint. We have the beast steak, which is best as I can tell.
Used for cooking.
Yeah, so beast steak we can use as an organ towards building the stone circle.
Yeah.
So that's organ number 1.
No, we kind of got a problem with organs.
That's what I'm seeing. Crap. So I think we're going. Oh. Yeah, we're going to have to dump. And then we'll use monster hide. We're going to have to lose the bladder. Hopefully we'll get another one later. And a regular monster organ.
Okay, and that's 1 endeavor to craft the stone circle then.
Okay, so we now have the stone circle done.
Not in this campaign. We only fought the tyrant, which was the nemesis fight.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Delta Goal. I don't think we've had him before.
No.
Welcome on board. Yeah. Do we? I think we have a nemesis next, right?
No, it's the one after this one.
Okay, I'll just put this deck over here to pile them on.
Okay.
Okay, so we've now got the stone circle, but now we need to do our innovation.
Yeah.
So we're going to use the anything as an organ.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to use a hide, and we'll use the great cat bone.
Okay.
So we're burning that.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Shuffle?
Yep, and we get 4.
Yes.
Oh, awesome. BGG page on Facebook.
Or Game Geek page on Facebook.
Yeah, interesting. So he found us through a couple of times when I posted there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much for joining. And thank you for chatting. We like people who talk with us. It's an awesome idea. Wow, we've got 9 people watching.
Yes, we do.
Or, sorry, 8 people. Because it counts us watching the chat.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts. Seriously, they should be able to go, oh, you're the one streaming. I'm going to remove that from the viewer count.
Yeah.
Though
But
you can go into your dashboard page and you can see the chat in there.
Oh.
But I don't like doing that because I can't see our stream going. So I can't see if there's issues, like if all of a sudden we cut out or something, I don't see it. Or like when we had those camera issues for a while where it would do that quick jitter.
Yeah.
You won't catch that.
Yeah.
So that drove me nuts. Okay, so let's see what innovations. I don't even know what we would go for at this point. Is there anything we really, really want out of the innovation deck?
God. I mean, Bloodline.
What's that one?
It's just really nice.
Okay.
Like, it creates a really nice
Oh,
thing.
sweet. Oh, okay. So we get Sculpture. Survival limit +1. Silhouettes of sculptures cast strange, comforting shadows on the outskirts of the settlement. Departing survivors gain +2 survival when going for the nemesis. We'd also get Sculpture consequences.
Mm-hmm.
So what would those be?
Sculpture consequences. Pottery. Survival limit +1. If the settlement loses all its resources, you may select up to 2 resources and keep them. But the biggest thing is that it allows you to build the Barber Surgeon.
Ooh.
That is the only survival sculpture consequence.
Okay. Pictograph.
Crudely. That's run away.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And gives us pictograph consequences.
Memento Mori.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Storytelling, which we learned we don't give 2 shits about.
Yes.
Outside of storytelling consequences, which are
storytelling consequences.
Oh, nice.
Records. Postpone the Nemesis Encounter Watcher, which we don't
need to worry about.
Gain any fighting art a survivor currently has, does not include secret fighting art, or set your hunt XP to 0. You may gain the benefit of the age story event again. This is an endeavor for 2 endeavors. Interesting.
I do kind of like the idea of being able to hand over fighting arts, especially since it helps with constellations.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Shrine. May be used once per settlement phase. Spend an endeavor to armor ritual. Departing survivors gain +1 insanity on a 1 to 3. On a 4+, departing survivors get 1 to hit all hit locations. And we get the Shrine consequences.
Death ritual. 1 endeavor. Pointless deaths. -2 population. It's sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Screamer. -1 population. Departing survivors gain 3 insanity. Inhuman. -1 population. Departing survivors lose all insanity. And move the Nemesis Encounter Watcher 1 year back on the timeline. -1 population may give. We don't care. This is a loss.
Yeah, that's a loss. Shrine is pretty good though.
Yeah.
The 1 to all hit locations, and you have a 70% chance of it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So I would lean on Pictograph or Shrine, I'm thinking. So Runaway would be nice to have. Sculpture, though, gives us the 1 survival limit.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm actually leaning on Shrine.
Okay.
What do you think?
Shrine seems reasonable to me.
Just getting that 1 when departing on all hit locations, that is really powerful.
I can't imagine why we would ever choose this.
Yeah, I don't think we will. I mean, the only reason why you choose Sacrifice is because you drew 3 other cards that were also shit, and you just need it out of the deck, and it does.
It could be useful if we were in the original campaign, but.
Yeah, but it also doesn't. The other interesting thing is it doesn't add more cards to the innovation deck. So if there's something you're going for, you might choose that because it's a shitty one if you drew a bunch of other shitty ones, but it doesn't grow your deck size.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so there's that.
Okay, so that was our innovation.
Mm-hmm.
So now we still have 3 endeavors. No, we built the stone circle. We have 2 endeavors. I forgot to remove 1.
So our choices are either we can try to face paint for intimacy off of the love juice.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we could face paint twice. And then, because I don't think that consuming the love juice actually costs an endeavor.
No.
So we could try to make babies, but, that's...
And we have the Lonely Ant to sacrifice, so we do the 1 face painting. And then if we want to, we can try an augury with the last one.
Yeah.
So, do we have any names for snakes?
Yes, we do.
Okay, we have some built up?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do the face painting. I mean, I don't see anything else major that I want to do endeavor-wise.
The other thing that we could do is the long walk for the weapon crafter.
What's that?
It allows us to possibly find like get courage.
Oh,
But
gain courage, gain a broken lantern resource, um, or 50% chance of spending survival or death. How are we doing on pop?
we have 10 population.
That's not bad.
Mm,
I would rather save up and see if we can get more.
love juice.
Yeah, or have one of those cases where we just go all out on breeding. So we do a what's it called? Is he bringing us more stuff?
Maybe.
He really wants to play, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
And
he
you just said the word.
Yeah. Okay, so I'd rather save for that. So,
Okay.
who could benefit? Well, I can't get courage on Horned Adder. I think we were trying to get Sidewinder up.
Possibly.
Yeah. Is anybody about to get their constellation with courage? No, I don't think we've
No.
got an Oracle's Eye or pristine ability on anybody.
No. We do not.
And I, once again, can't do Horned Adder. Do we have anybody higher than 3 on courage already?
Yeah. Gross Noble has 5.
He has 5. Do we want to maybe build him up?
I mean, we can. Like, what are the consequences? Negative consequences?
Lose a survival. Does he have any survival?
Yeah, he has survival.
Okay, that's the only negative.
Okay.
So I would say we do. Oh, yeah, we need an orgy badly. Yeah, this is People of the Stars campaign.
Yeah.
So instead of the Lantern Horde, we have a big dragon sitting on a throne.
Yeah, so we could do that.
Let's do that. We'll have him do that twice. So he is going. We are going to use the scrap salvage weapon crafter thing twice on what's his name?
Grass Noble.
And it's a survival carefully searches the settlement edge, groping in the dark for pieces of broken lanterns and suitable debris. And let's give it a go. Crit. Gain a courage. You take a long walk.
Okay.
That was the first. Try again. What'd you roll?
8.
8. Gain 1 broken lantern resource.
Okay.
So we've got another one I can't pull out. So we've got 4 total now, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So that's not bad.
Yeah, can't really complain.
I mean, those broken lanterns could also come in handy. We need the scrap smelting, right? No, that's, yeah.
We need scrap smelting. It comes out of we can either innovate it, because I think we have the prerequisites. Yeah, it was at the bottom of the deck.
Okay. And that allows us to make scrap into iron?
Yeah.
And then where do we spend the iron again?
We spend it at the location that you can then build once you have...
Ah. Now, I don't think we want to spend the massive amount of resources. That's what we really want out of the invasion deck at this point, scrap smelting, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the big one we want. Okay, so now we get to construct stuff.
Yes.
So what do we want to make? First, I think we need to start making our gear.
Yeah.
So first up is we need to spend 1 of your scraps and the spiral horn.
Okay.
And that gets us our screaming horns.
All right, screaming horns.
So we have our first. Wow, they're 3 base.
Yep.
Holy crap! And what's the gear set for this do again? +2 to all hit locations, and when you slam, you move 1 space. You may move 1 space and gain 2 strength at the end of your turn.
Yeah, the interesting thing is the screaming horns Like, they have an activation. Non-deaf insane survivors gain +1 movement until the end of the round. All other survivors gain +1 insanity. And you don't need anything. It just, you get it immediately once you, by wearing it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, can't really complain.
Okay, so next, we only have one pelt.
So that doesn't help us?
You have to pick between the bracers, the coat, the skirt, or the leg warmers. We can do any one of those.
So the leg warmers are gain +1 insanity.
Okay.
The skirt does nothing for you outside of providing the 2 to the waist. So the other ones provide 2.
Okay.
And what was the last one beside that?
The coat and the bracers.
The coat is allows you to slam. Spend movement to full move forward in a straight line. If you move 4+ spaces and stop adjacent to the monster, move it back 1 space, and it gains -1 toughness until the end of the round.
And then the bracers.
The bracers, when you slam, you may pass through other survivors without causing collision.
Okay, so either one of those would work. So what do you want to pick up? Because I think we're going to be building out... Ooh.
It works well with the spear, but that would lose the rawhide set.
Let's start building out that for him.
Okay.
Even though we're going to lose the set bonus, I think the armor we'll get, just the 2 pieces alone, outweigh it.
Okay.
And then I'll take over the pieces if need be, or if we can, onto my second character to start gearing him up at some point.
Okay. So.
Actually, with that in mind, the skirt we don't care about right now. We've got the boots, head, vest, and bracers. But what would I dump?
That's the problem.
Yeah. Probably once we get the skirt and the bracers, I'm going to dump the dragon vestments, because then I will get the set.
Yeah.
For the rawhide by swapping out the cloth and the vestments, so I'll get the +1. So, okay, so we need to do the skirt and the bracers first. So
the skirt sucks.
Yeah.
So the bracers are useless without the coat.
Well, I mean, want to just do the coat, get the benefit, and then after that we'll do the bracers and then the skirt. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the coat. So we lose the pelt, and we lose a bone. So I'm just going to dump the regular monster bone.
Okay.
Now, do we want to do a bone earring?
No.
That bad?
Like, they're not useful for us because we'd have to have everybody in bone. It has to be bone gear.
Right, and we basically don't have that.
Yeah.
So is there anything we can do with 3 bones that's important?
Not anymore, because we built the weapon crafter.
Yeah, and we don't have 5 organs.
Though, I think there's some stuff we can build on the weapon crafter.
Oh.
That was great cat bone, and hide. So yeah, we could
wait. Oh, shoot. Actually, bring back that great cat bone. We would have gotten rid of the skull.
Okay.
So keep the great cat bone.
Okay.
Yeah, because we wanted that for a possible weapon.
Okay.
Crap. Yeah, so we're not using that yet. So I think these shank bones at that point are just regular bones for us.
Really?
Those are only usable for the bone earrings.
Oh, then yeah, we don't care.
Yeah. We don't care about that at all.
I mean, that's super powerful in the
So let's spend our whiskers and one of the shank bones to get the boss Mebby.
The whiskers? I thought we were holding this.
Yeah, that's what we're holding them for.
Oh.
Yeah, we're holding them for because there was something else we could craft, which is this.
Okay. Oh, we have so much gear at this point.
Yeah. That's a good position to be in.
Yeah. Okay.
And what was that again?
While adjacent to you, insane survivors gain +1 speed.
Nice. Oh, shoot. We need my bone dagger back.
Oh.
So bye-bye other shank bone.
Okay.
I assume that was just 1 bone. That's under Bonesmith.
Do we actually want that, or is there something else that fills the needs? Like, is there something else that might be more interesting that would be able to do that?
I'm checking the art. cat fang knife.
Nope.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Funny enough, no.
Okay.
Because I need the vertical and the left hookup.
Yeah, that's what I was a little bit afraid of, but I wanted to just double check, because...
Yeah.
Oh, dagger. There you go.
Oh. So we're out of bone. I don't think we want to do anything with the hide. We're saving the lonely ant for future stuff. So I think we're done with crafting.
Did we have to spend a scrap for the screaming horns?
Yes. So we should have 3 total scrap now.
Yeah, 3 broken lanterns.
Yeah. Okay. How do we get... Oh, the blacksmith you get off of the scrap smelting?
Yeah.
That's what we really need. Oh, and we're going to need leather for that, too.
Yeah.
That's the really nice stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy crap. That would be nice. Perfect Slayer. Something tells me that's a badass weapon.
Oh, yeah.
9 iron, 3 organs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be nice. There's not even anything on the blacksmith that would fit my 1 hole. That sounds horrible, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay. So, I think we're basically done now with endeavors, or with town stuff.
Yeah.
So what do we have left resource-wise?
Love juice, lonely ant, great cat bone, 3 broken lanterns, monster hide. That's it.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Okay, so for those on Twitch, we're going to keep going, but it's going to be a planning session for our future Lion God fight. So please stick around. For those on YouTube, thank you for joining us, and we'll be back again next week with more Kingdom Death Monster People of the Stars.
Yep.